Hey, what's up? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's a great time for Dr. Pepper, so I hope you got a nice cold can, a bottle, cup, whatever you got. Grab it. Let's open it together on the count of 23. 1, 2, 23. Well, I am watching World Cup highlights. Mexico just finished off their third game and beat, I don't even know who they played. There's been so many countries anymore. I know South Africa and South Korea just played, and South Africa got the big upset. So that was really cool. Having been in South Africa back in 2010, I was excited to see them win. But I am rocking my Kansas City, We Are Kansas City FIFA World Cup 2026 scarf. I got this when I was in Kansas City this weekend for the World Cup. So this was one of many scarves I picked up. So that's going to be one that's going up on the wall here. And I'm going to indulge for a minute and just show off some scarves. Got my We Are 26 bag. Let's see, this is my Wichita, Kansas Air Capital American Outlaw scarf. Rocking that one when I go to Johnny's Tavern here in Wichita to watch the game. Got my official FIFA World Cup Canada, Mexico, USA combination scarf. They did not sell the Canadian one or the Mexican one, but I'd be curious what they look like. I would love to get the Mexican one and Canada one, but no big deal if I don't. So that was a cool one I got. This one I'm going to save for last. That's the one I'm most excited about. And then I got the Power Light District in Kansas City. I was hosting a watch party, and there was a Johnny's Tavern right in that area where the American Outlaws of Kansas City were having a watch party. So I joined them, and the Power Light District was giving away this scarf. USA on that side. On this side it says Kansas City. Now they had actually given out all the scarves when I got there, but thankfully my server at Johnny's was kind enough that she gave me the scarf after the game. I had offered to buy it from other people, even though they all got it for free, but nobody wanted to share with me, even though their families had like 5 or 6 of them. But finally I found someone that was willing to share. So that was that one. And then the American Outlaws gave me this one when I went to that watch party in Kansas City. This is Angel's Envy on this side. And on this side we have AOKC Doesn't Stop. So AO is American Outlaws, KC is Kansas City. American Outlaws, Kansas City Doesn't Stop. Don't Stop. So that's another cool one. My 2 American Outlaw ones over there. And this one I picked up at the FIFA store. So on this side you got the 3 Adidas stripes. I think this is an Adidas one. And then you got the red for the Canadian country, host country, blue for American host country, and green for Mexico host countries. And then on this side you have, I'm not sure what the symbolism or the picture is for the Canada, but the U.S. got the stripes, and Mexico, it looks almost like a snake, kinda. I could be wrong, but I really like this scarf. So that's another cool one. This is probably the only time in my life I will be able to go to a World Cup game. So if I thought I wanted it, I bought it. And then this is my favorite scarf that I got. This is the game scarf for the match I went to, Ecuador versus Curacao. And a little history in this game. This was the first ever game where Curacao earned a point in their World Cup history. They got the tie. And their goalie also set the record for the most saves in a 90-minute match with 15 saves. The only person that has more was Tim Howard, and I believe the record is 17. He had 2 more saves, and that was a game that went into extra time, so that was 120 minutes. So this is really special for me. I was really thankful to get this and be able to go to a game. And then I got my World Cup Kansas City t-shirt so I can rep that. Got some postcards. American Outlaw sticker. I gotta figure out where I want to put that on my computer or in my classroom. The FIFA Fan Fest wristband. The tickets I had purchased or obtained were not working on my phone, so I talked to their tech people and they helped me fix it. And then, you know how I am, I'm not afraid to ask for anything else. And they said if there's anything else they could do for me. I said no. I go, this is great. I appreciate you so much. I said, I mean, if you want to do something, you can upgrade my tickets. I wouldn't be upset. And kind of laughing, joking. I was like, well, let me do that. So he upgraded it for me, and I was able to get the Premier pass, not the Legacy one that was like $200, but the Premier one. So I was able to go back and get up close to the stage. So that was a lot of fun. And sweet little World Cup lanyard. They were giving these out to everybody. As you walked into the game, it says FIFA World Cup 2026. It's got the trophy on there, and it had a QR code on the back. And as you scan that, you could create like a digital badge with your own picture that you could pick and put on it. So that was really cool. A World Cup koozie. This is like for the little skinny drink. It's an alcohol one, but I don't drink alcohol, so I was like, I'll just take the koozie. I don't need the alcohol. And then just some Kansas City postcards that they had there, so I grabbed a few of those. Might send some out of the mail, might just save them, who knows. And then this sweet little FIFA Visa bag. That's cool to get. But yeah, that was a recap of my fun that I had this last weekend at the World Cup, and still a little bitter about the 30 seconds that I left my seat and then the soccer ball got kicked over the goal and landed in my seat and I was not there. I still can't believe it. I went back and watched the tape and it did happen. It wasn't like the people were lying to me. I don't know. There's thoughts I could say, but I won't. I'm just mad at myself. But without any further ado, let's jump into tonight's question. Let's see. Tonight's question is number 175. Question number 6. Or actually, sorry, for June 24th, question number 175. What is your fondest memory from the past 3 years? Fondest. Well, when it comes to Dr. Pepper, I have a lot of fond memories. Past 3 years. See, I think my haircut was more than 3 years ago, so I can't do the haircut. Our visit to the Dr. Pepper Museum was 2021. So that was like 5 years ago, so I can't do that. Dr. Pepper sent me the bottle with my face on it several years ago. Can't do that. I think my fondest Dr. Pepper memory has just been the friends and people I've got to meet and talk to. People I get to share Dr. Pepper with. Those have always been fun and enjoyable. Just watching my collection grow. My wife allowed me to purchase 2 more shelves for my Dr. Pepper collection, so I've got those displayed, and this is just really set up how I envisioned it, how I dreamed about it. And as I continue to clean up this room, I can't wait to just continue to put things in their final places and get some more pictures going up. I need to update my album on Facebook about my collection. So that's probably my fondest Dr. Pepper memories. Real life memories. Oh man, there's been a lot in the past 3 years. Between coaching soccer, teaching my students, just different things that have happened, and core memory moments that my students have been a part of. my own family. My youngest daughter recently just turned 2, so that whole adventure. Fondest memory. I don't know. This is one of those questions that's hard for me because having suffered a traumatic brain injury previously, I tend to, well, my older sister would say I tend to be obsessive about certain details or certain events, and even though it's not a fond memory, those are the ones that stick in my brain. So the memories that are more fond, that should be what I think about, I tend to space or forget. Taking my daughter up to her first college football game, we went to the Nebraska spring game, and then getting to go to my church that I grew up with in Omaha was really special. I enjoyed that. After church, it was finished. She's like, I want to move to Omaha. I was like, yes, I do too. That'd be awesome. And then the spiritual, faith-based side of this question. What is my fondest memory of the past 3 years? I'm gonna go. No, that's not spiritual. That's more personal. Let me think. This one is tough. Every now and then I take some notes on my phone of different sermons and messages I've heard. They just stick with me. So let me look through some of these. I talked about the sermon I heard in Omaha. I think it was last time or previous podcast. Let's see. Well, this wasn't a fond memory, but it's good. This note that I had written down says, waiting proves whether we trust God or just want His answer. I know many times we pray and wait, and we're waiting for an answer. We're waiting for an answer because we want an answer. I want an answer. And it's not, I'm going to pray and wait because I trust God to take care of it and I'm waiting to see what He's going to do, versus I want the answer that I asked for. And again, that might not be a fond memory, but it is something just to think about and hold on to. So hopefully that gives you something to think about and hold on to. But other than that, I'm going to drink some Dr. Pepper and watch some more soccer highlights because it's what I like to do. So as always, stay safe, stay caffeinated, be blessed, be a pepper, and until we drink again, I'll see y'all next time.